sensitive? Why everybody so sensitive? Does anybody even give? We feeling babies up with medicine. Yeah.
Ooh, sipping on juice, sitting in the coupe, thinking about school, thinking about you. Come through, sniffing on blue, sniffing on.
What's up, everybody? My name is Chris Mohead, aka Rob Savage, aka Robbie Raindrop, and we're here again with another episode of 600 Seconds with HYLO Art. But before we get started, make sure you like, share, comment, everything, man, because we have a very special guest in the building who goes by the name of
1,000%. I go by 1,000%. That's what I bring it.
Y'all give it up for 1,000%. Appreciate you stopping by. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate y'all for the platform. I love it.
Yeah, man, most definitely. So 1,000%. Before we even get started, look at that camera. Let the people know what it is that you do.
So I'm 1,000%. I'm a lyricist. I'm an artist. I'm also a designer and just a creator in general. So yeah, just tap in with me on all platforms at 1,000% Music and just get into it.
That's it. That's it. Where you from?
I'm originally from Bridgeport, Connecticut. So like right on the coast. It looks like the Bay, but it's on the East Coast, you know, where it's cold. So yeah.
That's what's up, then. Shout out to Connecticut. I never met nobody from
shout out
Connecticut.
BPT.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
BPT from the cut. Yes, sir.
How did you get? Well, I guess we'll go with music. How'd you get started with music?
Yeah, so with music, I mean, I've always been into music my whole life. You know, as a kid, like, just music has moved me, whether that's through dancing or through lyrics. But I really just started taking it, like, seriously more so the past few years, understanding that, you know, like, moving yourself as a brand and, you know, going towards ownership and of your creations is, like, you know, the way to go to, you know, freedom, honestly. But that's where, like, I really started taking music more seriously as far as, like, you know, distributing it and, you know, profiting from my creations. But I've always been drawn to it. Like just sound, I consider myself a DJ, an amateur DJ, because I just love music. I take in music wherever I go. If I'm in a store somewhere and I hear some music that I like, I'm not going to try to be like, oh, I'll run into it one day. Like, nah, I got to hear what that is right now so I could go ahead and hear it in my, like, where I like to sonically hear stuff. So, yeah, I just always love music. So that's kind of where it started at birth, I guess.
Yeah, okay. I feel that, definitely. Who are some of your biggest inspirations then musically?
Musically, some of my biggest muses is gonna be like Nipsey Hussle, Big Sean. I really like J.I. Prince in New York, primarily like because of his style. Like he's really like cornered his style and really like created a sound for himself, and I'm inspired by that as well. You know, some of the, you know, the icons, honestly. I don't even like to say legends, icons. We got Tupac, Biggie, like people from up north, you know, where I was like born. I really resonate with their music, Nas, like just people who are like real and who talk about real stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, about what's going on, especially with black folks, because we just got to speak about our perspective, because we try to get, you know, we get overshadowed a lot of the times, and that's the purpose of a lot of the systems that we live in. And music is a way to really, like, you know, revolt in a way that where people are still bobbing their head, but at the same time you saying something that's moving a generation, a nation, like a people, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man. I always feel like hip-hop is just the black experience. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So you just speak your truth, you know?
Yeah, and it, you know, hip-hop is everything. It's in everything, and people don't realize hip-hop inspires life, you know what I'm saying? That inspires art. So, yeah, we're the root of everything, you know?
Absolutely, man. Yeah. So tell us about the Delivery Boy EP.
Yeah, so Delivery Boy is my first project that I've ever put out, as far as like distributing it to all platforms. Go get that, by the way. But I worked on it for at least a year. You know, I really was thinking about it and considering like what I'm gonna do with this project, what it means to me. And, you know, like literally I'm a delivery boy. Like a lot of the times, like growing up, not even growing up, like with the past few years, I've had to hustle, you know what I'm saying, and really move and make sure that I'm, you know, fed, make sure my family, you know, is taken care of, and delivering stuff, you know, like in different ways, but also delivering as far as music, the way I bring it, you know, 1,000%, I'm gonna bring it 1,000%, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I have no time to waste. Like, I know where I need to be, I got a mission, and the only way I'm gonna get there is by bringing it 1,000%.
Yeah, straight up. I love the metaphor, man. Delivery. I'm bringing it to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a 5-track project. It's a lot of stuff from my people on there to really feel empowered, because, you know, knowledge of self is so powerful, and it's like understanding your power is so important. So yeah, like it's a lot of tracks on there. You'll hear it tonight when I perform, and you'll be able to like hear some of my intention behind it just by listening to my music.
Okay, cool. So I got a kind of a what's your favorite type of question. Out of all these artists, who do you think makes the best albums? Out of NBA YoungBoy, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, and Drake.
Honestly, Drake is the most influential out of those just based on numbers alone. But Kendrick is the message for me. Like, you're going to take something away. Like, every time Kendrick drops an album, it is talked about way after the album drops, because he's dropping messages in there that, will like sound and wave to generations. Like, a lot of the tracks from his album that just came out, they're still talking about it. It was so controversial, but he's speaking the truth, and it's like making you think, and I like music that makes you think, because, why listen to low vibrational stuff when you can elevate your mind? Why not?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great answer. Great answer. Because he's giving you a full experience, not just an album.
Yeah,
it's like it's
absolutely.
cinematic almost.
Yeah, it's more than just nodding your head to it. You got to mean something to you. Like, words are powerful. Speaking something into your life that could change your life, literally. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, another what's the best late night TV show out of Rick and Morty, or best show to watch at late night out of Rick and Morty, Family Guy, Martin, or American Dad.
Martin, for sure.
Martin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Martin, because I want to
Martin.
laugh, and I want to laugh in a way that I feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
And Martin gonna do that.
I feel that. So where do you see yourself as an artist by the end of this year?
By the end of this year, I'm always elevating. Honestly, like, before the end of the year, I do want to do my first festival at some point. It's a lot of hot weather coming, so I know people gonna be outside, and I want to be out there performing in front of them. Like, so honestly, by the end of the year, I'm just gonna be touching more stages than I did last year. Bringing out more music than I did last year. Like, dropping a couple projects. I've got a project coming up called 1,000 Letters, but there's also Delivery Boy EP coming up, the deluxe version. So. We got a lot on the way. So at the end of the year, really just growing. The more I make music, the better I get. And I'm not worried about, when I pop and when I make it, because I know I'm meant for it. But, the timing, that's up to the universe. That don't got nothing to do with that. I'm going to keep doing it because I love it, So that's where I see it by the end of the year.
Yeah, that's what's up, then. That's what's up. As long as you got it mapped out, man.
Absolutely.
You're not just letting things happen, basically.
Yeah, you got to control your reality. You got the power, so
absolutely.
Might as well.
This is a personal question that I like to ask people. Do you prefer to freestyle or do you write?
Honestly, I could freestyle. Like, because music just comes to me naturally. Like, I'll be in the car and hear a beat and I can't help but just spit. But at the same time, I do like to write. Sometimes I could pull something out of my mind maybe I won't get from a freestyle, because, you could just keep going. Your mind is fast that way, but if you slow it down, you can get some real beautiful things out of that too. So I'm more of a hybrid type of, artist, where I could do freestyle, or, I could go ahead and write it down a whole song, and that should just be just as fire,
Yeah, okay, cool. I always like to ask, man. I always admire when people can create in the moment off the top of their head, because that's tough for me. I got to sit and write,
Exactly. Sometimes you got to let it marinate. And I feel like sometimes off the fly I get some of my best verses, but I got to be recording because my memory ain't there. So
right,
got to make sure.
Okay. So what do you I know you said a deluxe version of the Delivery Boy. Do you have any other projects in the works?
In the works, yeah. Honestly, a lot. I'm getting some more visuals out for my projects that I already made, because I put a lot into Delivery Boy, so really bringing the full experience to life is important to me. So that's something that I plan on doing as far as but projects, some collabs. I really want to tap in with other artists and really combine sounds and create with people, because creation is such a high vibration, and to be able to put projects together with different sounds is kind of what I've got coming up. But for the most part, the Delivery Boy EP is deluxe. That's the biggest thing that I got coming up.
Y'all stay on the lookout for that Delivery Boy EP, the deluxe version.
Yeah, you can check out the. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Do you have any advice for anybody watching out here?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Say it again.
Do you have any advice for anybody out here?
Yeah, absolutely. I got a lot of advice, but to keep it brief, the best advice that I always remind myself of is to just be present. And no matter what you're doing, really just understand that the past and the future, like it's gonna happen regardless, and you know the past, it doesn't define you, but like you know the present defines you. Like what you do right now is gonna define you. So you know just be intentional with you know everything you do. If you have a vision, you know chase it until you can't chase it no more, because everything's temporary. So if you got the passion, use it while you got it. That's pretty much the advice. You know, keep it 1,000.
Word, that's what's up, man. I appreciate that advice, man. Is there anything that you want to speak on that we didn't talk about tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I think we hit a lot of good points. I just, you know, I love doing this. I love making music, and I appreciate the platform. I love supporting, like, you know, black creations. You know what I'm saying? I like to pour back into my community because, you know, a lot of times we forget that that's necessary in order to just appreciate, you know, everyone around you, because a lot of times we don't get the appreciation, and at least from our people we could do that. So I appreciate y'all for the platform, and yeah, you can check my music out everywhere. You know, all platforms, Delivery Boy, 1,000%, and yeah, that's 1,000 the number and percent the word. So, absolutely.
That's it, man. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Y'all give it up for 1,000%.
Yeah. You know, 1,000%. You see it, follow me on IG and catch my music on all platforms. I'm gonna give y'all a taste of my EP, Delivery Boy, and show y'all how I keep it. 1,000. Ready when you are. Yeah. Hey, shout out my brother, GC83, helped me produce this project. Yeah, show 'em 'cause they been blind. Hey, just wait on it. Just wait on it. Who's gonna pay? We all know the way. It's been us every time. Yeah, we know the way. Jay headed to the store, Obi on his way. Not a worry in the wind, not this ain't what they say. But by design, it is time to fight another day. The blue and reds lit the ceiling, no chandelier. The story ends with Jay's mama's eyes and tears. So who's gotta pay? Don't you ask again. Pave a new way. Reparate your ends. The cycle never ends. We gotta live again. Wait. Just wait. Hey. What? I'ma live my life, getting paper, such a vibe, flying high, beachside, seaside, east side, yeah, you know where we reside, yeah, you know where we reside, yeah, we flying in them guys, we be drifting on 2 flights, yeah, we high, 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 yeah, we high. We might have a hard time on this physical plane, but I can guarantee that we flying that every plane that they made, but we made over roads that they paved, but we paved the whole way, counting up to the day. Yeah, we great, oh we great, master race, fuck the shame in my lane and your lane, but to me, all the same, had to wait. Where's Jay? That's his chain, broke it off, now we free, guess we all pay the cost to be free. To be free. To be free. Why? I said we fly with it. We ain't never gonna die with it. I said we fly with it. We ain't never gonna. Yeah. Keep it going. I got my 600 seconds. Keep it playing. I was about to say, hey, that's called Heavenly Divine Northerner. Exactly what I am. You know, it has all the meaning, a lot of intention, as all my music does. Yeah. Shout out to everybody from the East Coast, you heard it. From Bridgeport, Connecticut, we're gonna put us on the map from the cuts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So sick and I'm an Eastern prince. You can hear it if you listen. Yeah, you can hear it if you listen. You can hear it. ass creeping out our back like a bad feeling. Can't you see they want us dead? Shit is so sickening. If you don't see color, then you don't see a vision. My niggas live life like time ain't ticking. That's the kind of freedom that's to stay consistent. Honest being bad, I'm the one that didn't pick me. I'm the one that didn't pick me. Yeah. I'ma keep it up, thousand. Yeah, yeah, 1,000%. You hear? I'm about to show y'all what direction I'm taking it. You know what I'm saying? Gotta fly high, high vibes only. You dig? I'ma take it to the about to take it to the yeah, flight to the top. Bracing myself, I'm expecting the turbulence. Swimming through life, try to slow it down, get a little more intimate. New to this shit, close to the game, now I'm killing it. Fuck the regrets, cause once shit happens, there is no admitting it. 1,000%, that's just what I keep it, and there is no way to it. They ain't gon' stop what I got going on, been through a whole lot. I weathered every single storm, and baby, I'm ready for more. I need them to open the door, nah, I'm kicking that shit to the floor. My ancestors ready for war, feel that shit in my veins. They want you to sound of my name, not doing shit in vain. Intentions in all of my ways, intentionally paving the way. They follow me, they gotta pay, cause this shit is straight from the dome. A beast that cannot be tamed. Oh, they must think I'm range. Insane in the mid-brain, but they just scared of my dimensions. My blackness too my dimension. Free man in a free world. This vision is going to this. I'm going God's speed. I ain't got no off switch. I'm burning the gray stars. Traffic, cheating in we laugh. Cash it. See the pages going up. Yeah, you know what's happening. It's going. I'm out of my pocket. I feel it a lot. So why would I stop? Straight to the top. Cause out of my pop. I feel it a lot. So why would I stop? I ain't never stopping, nigga. Never coming down. Take it to this top. Back, never touch the ground. Yeah, never touch the ground. Yeah, never touch the ground. Yeah, yeah. Keep it up, hey, I'ma keep it up. You did. Hey. Yeah, yeah. Alright, we took it to the top. About to get spaced out. You feel me? I be raining on you hating shit, and I don't even shoot. Swear dog, I can get you touching. I don't even need the loot. They my people, we the truth. Kiss the bottom of my boot. Kick the speaker off the stand. Drop and give that bass a boost. Cause I'm the shit with him, and like I pop your shoulder to the right. Now we dancing on a whole new planet. Yeah, I'm accustomed to the stars. Can't stand. Took the first flight out. We just landed. Why? Cause I'm spaced out. Cause I'm spaced out. Cause I'm spaced out. Never spaced down. It's like magic, dog. Create the space. Why? Yeah, hot boy in the desert and they love my fashion. Only one look and you gotta have it, yeah. Made it all this space, this work through traffic. Stuck in traffic, nigga, what is traffic? Caught up in your habits, nervous about the future while my patience is lasting. Cause I gotta have it. Some people my passion. Oh yeah, that's some people my passion. That shit is a habit. Yeah. And when I bring it, I'ma keep it 1,000. Yeah. Always. Yeah. I got one more for y'all. Tune into your energy with this one. Take a couple breaths. I know that's what I'ma do. Yeah. I produced this beat, by the way. Say with me like, I'm way too blessed to stress, way too blessed to stress, way too blessed to stress. Yeah. I rise up at the angel hour, yeah, I see the numbers prowling. Angels sending mass text, reminding me I'm not my past. Urging me to chase my back.
Yeah, you couldn't wait for me. I could get it together. Try to get my together. You couldn't wait for me. I could get it together. Go find you one better. A serious